Hey everybody, it's Chase with American Vintage Adventures again, and today we are here at All-Star Sports to do our deep dive AVA guide into everything that this resort has to offer. This is one of the great all-star value resorts here at Disney, and we're going to check out everything from the food court, the store, room tour, lobby, pools, you name it. We're going to do it. That way you know everything there is to know about this resort, so that when you plan your vacation, you know exactly what you're expecting when you come to All-Star Sports. So come with me. I got you. Let's go do this. Now, as usual on here, we are going to start our tour of All-Star Sports in the lobby. It is pretty much themed like every other are set up like every other value resort with the lobby, and the theming is what's different. Here is sports. It's very, very similar to All-Star Music. Movies has a little bit bigger lobby and area, and it's a little bit heavier themed, and there's more to it. The store is bigger, the food court's bigger, the same thing with Pop, but there's a lot more intimate feel with sports and music. So let's take a look around this lobby and see what we got. Here is your whole front desk check-in area with some seating, with a TV going for your kids while you're waiting to check in, although I really do recommend online check-in. The sports themes carried over here with Mickey and Friends. As a football guy, I definitely always love seeing Mickey in his football stuff. Like Donald playing some soccer, and Daisy. The check-in area is pretty small here, and the lobby in general. If you're used to even any of the other value resorts, but certainly if you're used to moderate or deluxe, the lobby is very small, very intimate feel. Like I said, it's not like a big cathedral, it's tall ceiling, it's not really a huge space, but it's everything you need to check in. And at one end of the lobby is the Sport Goofy gift store, the sundry. It's technically Sport Goofy Gifts and Sundries, and we will check out the store here in just a second. There's Goofy. Sport Goofy Gift and Sundries. Now you know me, when we go in that store, we will be checking for resort-specific merchandise, but let's finish taking a look at everything here in the lobby. All-Star Sports Hall of Fame. No specific athletes, but up on the wall we do have some athletes, and I guess that's a silhouette of Michael Phelps. Oh, there's the greatest, Muhammad Ali. I actually got to meet Muhammad Ali a couple of times before he passed away. He was so gracious and nice and took time with me as a kid to sign my autograph and talk to me. He was the greatest. Babe Ruth. LeBron, still not Jordan. Peyton Manning. Oh, excuse me, that's Eli. Sorry, Peyton. So with that, you're at sort of the end of the lobby, but back here at the back of the lobby before you exit, they have something that every resort has, value, moderate, deluxe alike. They have an arcade. Here is Game Point Arcade, and we'll go in and take a look. All right, we're gonna do a little quick pass through. One thing I have noticed doing these AVA guides is that the value resorts, particularly the All-Star resorts, have much bigger arcades. I think that's because it tends to lend more to families and families on a budget, and even bigger families, because sometimes they have to have multiple rooms with a big family. So the arcades here are much larger than, like you say, at like a deluxe resort or even a moderate resort. Much larger with much more to do for the kids to come in and play and get some other energy out while you're here at the hotel. They have two of my favorites, which are kind of common around the Disney value resorts. It is the huge Pac-Man and the huge Space Invaders. Let's check it out. Pac-Man. Space Invaders. Galaga. Look, if you've got Pac-Man, Galaga, and Space Invaders, I'm good to go for a while. There's the Wicked Tuna. I'm gonna have to play that. All kinds of games, basketball, Old school skee ball. That's one of my favorites. As you can see, it is a big arcade. Oh, I love it. Love me some Guitar Hero. Can stand there and play for a while. I miss playing Guitar Hero. I used to always, at house parties, me and my friends would get together. Even grown couples compete with each other. You know, you have a few adult beverages, you play some Guitar Hero. It's a lot of fun. But that is a quick look at the arcade here, the Game Point Arcade. It's a really big arcade, a lot of fun. That's about gonna do it for our lobby area. And we're gonna go and check out the End Zone food court, and we're going to check out Goofy's store up here. So come with me, let's continue this AVA guide. Now, you know it wouldn't be an AVA guide without checking out the food court and trying some food. And today, we're gonna start our day. I just checked in, my room is ready. I haven't been there yet, but we're gonna start our food tour here on this AVA guide with a little bit of breakfast. Your sports theming is continued in here. At the market, the End Zone food court. It's like we got some omelets, some waffle bounty platters. Of course, you got your takeaway section over there. Is again a little bit smaller. The bench warmers, that's your side dishes. Potato barrels, bacon, sausage. I love that, that's hilarious. Your bench warmers. And then, of course, over here, All-Star Baseball team photo. Now, again, very much like All-Star music, this food court area is much smaller, more intimate feeling. It kind of feels like in size, more of like what you would get from a deluxe resort, where it's smaller, a little bit higher end, maybe a little bit more elevated food at deluxe, or a moderate resort. But it's kind of a more intimate feel when you're used to like All-Star, even All-Star movies or Pop Century or Art of Animation, those value resorts, their food courts are much, much larger than All-Star Sports or All-Star Music. And it's a little bit smaller in here, but we're gonna try to find us some breakfast. I like the feel, it feels pretty cool. Let's go see if we can find something to eat. All right, so on this AVA guide, I am definitely trying some food. I'm gonna try the breakfast in here, and I'm gonna start with something that is the special here, like the thing that they're kind of famous for at breakfast, and that is the loaded tachos. Now, this is potato barrels covered with scrambled eggs, cheese, chives, sausage gravy, bacon bits. I mean, it's the whole deal. It is a loaded breakfast tachos. It is the thing to get here, so of course we're gonna try it. Gotta get in there and get something with everything. Get potato barrel, egg, some sausage gravy. Oh, look at that cheese pull. All right, here we go. I'm probably gonna get it all over my face. It's really good. A lot of flavor. Taste those fresh chives. The bacon is crunchy pieces, like real crunchy, not chewy pieces, which I like. Then the scrambled eggs, the cheese, and the sausage gravy is really good. I mean, you might say value resort probably comes from a powder. I don't know. It tastes a lot fresher than that to me. It is really, really good. I mean, it has everything you need in a bowl for $10.99. It's enough to share if you don't mind sharing, especially if you had 2 kids and you just want to half it with them, no problem. You could do that. Or if you just wanted something light to start your day, you and your wife or husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you wanted to just share it, just ask for an extra bowl. Plenty to share, $10.99, can't beat it. I'm going to enjoy it here, and then we're going to continue on our AVA guide. Now, if you look, what stands as the pool bar is the Grandstand Spirits, and it actually is double-sided. You can order from inside here, when it opens, of the food court, and you can order outside closer to the pool. And as you can see, I'm still standing in here in the food court. So when it opens, you can order from either side. So if you're in here eating and you want to get a drink, you can do that. Or if you're outside at the pool and you want to grab a drink, you can do that. And let's see what they got. We are looking for anything resort specific. These look like pretty common to most of the resorts bars. The blueberry lemonade is good. I had that even at Boardwalk Inn. Really good. Let's see, they've got those kind of drinks. They've got draft beers. They've got bottled and canned beers. They've got sangria, red or white. They've got wine. So they're gonna have pretty much anything that you need if you want a adult beverage. There's also adult beverages in the takeaway cooler over there. I'm sure there's wine in the gift shop in here. If you're looking for that, we'll find out when we go check that out. But that's the inside of that pool bar. So it's like a pool bar slash food court bar. Anyway, let's go continue our AVA guide. Got some coffee, ready to go. All right, Sport Goofy, gifts and sundries. Let's go see what Goofy has to offer us. Hey, you know me, you know what my mission is, resort specific merchandise. But we'll take a look around at everything. Got some Disney 100th. Lots of Disney 100th. Now I'm here doing some early Christmas shopping too, so I may get some non-resort specific stuff, but I always want to look at that resort specific merchandise for you, and I think I actually just found some. Look at this. Disney's All-Star Sports. Confidence builds character. You got football Goofy, soccer Mickey, and baseball Donald in a little kid's shirt. Same shirt for a little bit bigger kids. And then we have some stuff that is not necessarily specific to All-Star Sports, but to the All-Star Resorts. I saw this at the All-Star Music. This is a cool kind of vintage zip-up looking shirt. Kind of jacket hoodie. The All-Star tumbler. And I do find this cool. The All-Star Resorts ornament, sketchbook. Some Disney pins. I do like rarer pins. I did pins as one of my favorite things on one of my favorite things resort videos, but I am very picky about my pins. They have to be very, very limited edition special pins. So I have a pretty good size collection of pins, but I don't trade them. I just keep them. And they're the ones that have to be special to me and special edition, not just any old pin. So might look into getting that one since it's specific to here. It's a pretty good size store. It's not huge, but they're going to have anything that you need. The sports theming is carried on in here. They're going to have anything you need for those last second gift items, souvenirs. It's kind of a cool, almost looks like Mary Blair style stuff going on there. It is designed by Joey Chow, or Chu. Definitely has a little bit of Mary Blair style to it. So, you know, it doesn't have tons of resort specific merchandise. It's not a huge store, but it has anything that you need. Anything else. These resorts are really designed for people who aren't spending as many resort days. You're spending a whole lot more time in the park, so you'll have a lot of gift shops in the parks to get what you need. But if you need like something, you want a little something extra, you can come in here and get it. And they even do have some resort specific merchandise. So Goofy's doing it all right here at All-Star Sports. All right, so we're going to continue our AVA guide here at All-Star Sports with a look at the room. We're going to do a whole room tour. It's not going to take very long. It's not a huge room. Now, I have a standard room here. I'm in the 6th building, 1st floor. It's right here by the front hall, but it's not a preferred room. But they did bump me up to a little surprise here I'm here by myself, and I got a king bed. So that's going to be cool to see a king bedroom instead of the standard 2 queens with the pull down Murphy bed. That's similar in almost every resort that's a value resort. But here we've got a king bed. So the room's set up a little bit different. We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to flip you around and we're going to go. I just came in and set my stuff down, so I haven't even looked around yet either. All right, this is the room from the door when you walk in. And there is that big, nice king bed. Very nice. Now over here, you can see I just set my bags down right there. Over here, pretty standard. You have your little fridge, your coffee maker area. It is the pods and not the K-cups. You got your coffee maker, your shelving storage, but this is a little bit different. We have a little table area. Since you don't have the pull down area for a table, you have this little table, and if you look, it's on rollers. That way you can move it around. You can move it out away from the wall if 2 people want to sit at it, because there is not just a chair there. There is an extra chair right over here. So that kind of takes the place of the little breakfast nook table that is on the bottom of the Murphy bed in most standard value resort rooms. So you still have a table, and if it's just you here and you want to use it as a little desk and set your stuff, well, good. Now, we also have a little dresser area. It's a little bit smaller than the standard, but it still has a few drawers. If you look, here's your dresser area. So you still have 3 storage drawers. Then down here, you have your Bible, you have your safe, and a little bit more storage. And then up on top, you have plug-ins and charging ports on both sides. And you have your big TV. Now, this doesn't look like the smart TV yet, but that's okay. You can watch regular TV. And then you turn around. Here is that big, beautiful king-size bed. Has the same artwork as All-Star Music. Pop Century is a little different. All-Star Movies is a little different. But you have this nice big king bed, and on each side, you have this little cubby hole area with plug-ins and charging ports, and then you can control your light on each side. That's that little light right there. So you can control those individually. And this is a huge king bed. I mean, that's me walking all the way across. It's a big king, like a California king. And then on this side, you have your plug-ins, your cubby hole and storage. So each side's basically going to have its nightstand, is essentially what it is, with charging. And then you have extra charging up here. If you're like me, you have to charge a phone, you have to charge a camera. If somebody's with you, they've got to charge a phone. So you need several this day and age, and you can do it here. I also have to charge fuel rods, so I have things charging all over the place. And now let's check out the bathroom area. So this is a little different. You have a curtain divider here for your bathroom area to separate it from the rest of the room. You have a single vanity. So this is set up pretty much the same. You have your single vanity, mirror, and then your storage down here. Your hair dryer does have a diffuser on it. Ironing board and iron. More storage up there if you need it. And of course your little cubby hole closet with some hangers to hang your stuff. More storage up there. And then separate from the vanity area is your bathroom. There's your royal throne. It looks like I might have gotten a handicap accessible room, so it's a little bit more space in here, and it has these handrails, but otherwise the same. And then your tub shower combo, your H2O products, your rain head shower, And then of course there's your tub. If you have kids and you need to get them in the tub, or maybe you're just sore from walking around all day and you brought your Epsom salts with you and you're gonna soak. But that's a look around in the bathroom and the vanity area as I disappear. It's a little interesting to have the curtain there. I haven't seen that, but that's a look at the room. It's not huge. It's suitable for if there's just a couple of you. Obviously, you wouldn't sleep more than 2 in this room with a king bed. And in general, I think it's tough to sleep 4 in a value resort room, standard room, unless the other 2 are kids and they can share a bed. And even then it starts to get cramped. But you can easily sleep 2 in here. And if you're going to spend most of your time out at the parks and restaurants and Disney Springs, it has more than enough of what you need. I got this room for $125 for the night with tax. That's on a Thursday night. So it's just where you place your value. It does have everything you need. You get access to all the Disney amenities like early park entry and the transportation and things like that. So you have to weigh whether you want more space and amenities and step up to a moderate or a deluxe, or you just want to be immersed in the Disney resort in Walt Disney World, have the perks of staying on property and pay a little less and be a part of it all. So that's a look at the room, and we'll continue our AVA guide just as soon as I can get out of here and the rain stops. Hey adventurers, we are still on our AVA guide here at All Star Sports, and right now it is time to take a look around the grounds, some of the different buildings, and you know my least favorite thing to look at, the pools. We're gonna go check it all out right now. Come with me, I got you, let's go do it. So the main hall area out here is literally just a couple of steps from the pool. And when I say a couple of steps, I mean if you walk out the back entrance, we're gonna go take a look. If you walk out the back entrance of the lobby, you run into the pool gate in about 4 or 5 steps. Now it's been raining, so maybe the pool's not so crowded. We can take a good look. This is your main pool here, and it's surrounded by the Surfs Up building. So every building is themed to a sport, and the main pool area is surrounded by 2 buildings that are called the Surfs Up section, which are dedicated to surfing. And I am staying in one. That's building 6 and 1. So there's no really big like in-pool features or anything. You're not gonna see Phantasmic Mickey fountain. You're not gonna see the 3 Caballeros. You just have a nice good sized pool area out here for your main pool, and it is right here off the back lobby. And when I say right here off the back lobby, the back entrance is right underneath this star, so you can see.
Oh boy. Yeah.
There is the pool, there is the star, and right under that star is the entrance to the lobby. Here is the flip side of the pool bar that we looked at earlier. I'm assuming it was earlier, depends on how I edit this. This is your pool area. Pretty empty right now, it's been raining. So here is what I was talking about. Right there is the pool entrance and the lobby entrance. Right there to the back of the lobby, right underneath the star. So you just come down, and there's your entrance. So if you're in there eating, if you're out here at the pool and you want to run in there and grab something to eat real quick, you're not going to have to go far, which is probably why you don't get any food served outside right here, because what's the point? The pool bar is connected to the food court. So that's kind of an amenity you're missing, but you're also right here next to it. that's a look at the main pool area. Let's look at some of the other activities that you can do. You got touchdown campfire, so that's your s'mores campfire situation that you have at every resort. You're gonna have video games, a glow party on the surfboard pool deck, which is trivia challenge and glow games, poolside activities, arts and crafts. There's an arcade tournament this month, a wellness scavenger hunt. Let's see, you're also going to have your movies under the stars. That's going to be every night, weather permitting. Looks like tonight is the Emperor's New Groove. We're going to be busy shooting a lot of content, but it's there if you want to do it. All right, that's a look at the pool area and the other activities. Let's go take a look around the grounds. I really like the surfing theme of the room or the building that I'm staying in, but let's be honest, I'm a football player. There is one building area in here that has the theming that is the most near and dear to my heart, and that is the football area. You got complete goalposts, giant helmets. You got pennants with team names. There better be a Bulldogs up there somewhere. I mean, ugh, you got the Vols, the Seminoles, and the Crimson Tide. You got Kentucky.
There we go.
You have a full field out here. This is super duper cool. You even got Wake Forest. Got the Demon Deacons. We all know that there's one team that should definitely be out here. That's the Georgia Bulldogs, two-time defending national champions, currently ranked #1 and undefeated. Hopefully they still are by the time this video comes out. I also noticed on the ground out here, I'm a football coach, I noticed that they have a play written on the ground. This looks like it is a end around. So you have two lead backs. Your two lead backs are going out there in the flat to block. You got two dummy routes. That's a corner route. That's a post route. And then the quarterback's going to turn out this way and fake like he's going to pass down there. And that receiver is going to sweep around behind and get the handoff and come around this way where he's going to have the center, for some reason instead of the guard, pulling and G-blocking for him. Should be right around the outside edge. Just in case you ever wanted to know what that play was on the ground, that's it. You also have these huge helmets here that are almost big enough to fit my son's melon head. Imagine how big of a football player you'd have to have that fit you. I love that you got goal posts on both ends. It's a helmet on this side too. Then the main hall is right down there. All right, that's the football section. And if you could see down at the other end, my next favorite sport is baseball, and that is the next section. And just to let you know, I was born and raised in Georgia, so I am an Atlanta Braves fan. Chop on for the A. Really, I'm a huge Braves fan. Not so much I'm not going to watch baseball usually if the Braves are not playing. I'll watch football if anybody's playing, but I'm still a huge Georgia Bulldogs fan. But baseball, it's the Braves or bust. But down here, this is a really cool section. They have one wall over here that kind of reminds me of the Green Monster in Fenway. And that's right here. Check that out, the Home Run Hotel. There's some bleachers on the other side of that big football. Louisville Slugger. Look, you got another scoreboard over here. It's really well themed. And down here, you're gonna get you another pool, a secondary pool, and we'll take a look at that. So you notice you got the visitors over here and the home team side over there. Of course, Louisville Slugger represented. Do you say Louisville or Louisville? How do you say it? It depends on what I'm saying. If I'm talking about a baseball bat, it's always a Louisville Slugger. So that's how I say it. It's really hot out here now. It's so humid. The storms have been going in and out. It's really bright and wet, but we'll see what we can see. There is a little bit of a water feature in here. I can't tell if it's Goofy or if it's Max in here. Let's go have a look real quick. So the pool is baseball themed and shaped like a baseball diamond with home plate up here at you, and then the home run fence and everything back there in front of the big Coke. So it's a cool little themed secondary pool. We're gonna go around and take a look at the water feature. Let's see what they got. It looks like Goofy with a water cannon. I like the little edges are like little bases. All right, we're gonna zoom in on Goofy and his water cannon here in a second. Here's Goofy with his water cannon. Very cool. But here's your, this is actually your home plate down here too, with a couple of batter's boxes. Goofy's pitching to you with his water cannon. That's a cool shot. You can see straight through the football area all the way down the football field. Really super, super cool. All right, let's go take a look at some more of All-Star Sports. I'm digging it. It has that larger than life feel. I believe your kids will absolutely love it. All right, we're playing between the raindrops again. It's so weird because the sun's out and I'm squinting, but now it's starting to rain. You gotta love Florida. We're gonna go try to look and see what else we can see and get back to our room, get the poncho. I'm staying right behind the lifeguard stand over here, and the way it keeps raining, I may need somebody to swim out over here and save me. Let's go get our poncho and keep going. If you hear squeaking, it's just raining and squeaking shoes. All right, adventurers, I hope you have enjoyed this AVA guide to All-Star Sports Resort here at Disney World. I had a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed staying here more than I thought I would. This was my first time here. Now, I've been here a bunch of times, but this is my first time actually staying here, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it. Just like All-Star Music, it has a little bit more intimate feel than All-Star Movies or Pop Century or Art of Animation in the value category. I love the larger-than-life theming. Of course, I'm a sports guy and a movie guy, so I mean, and I love music and musicals, so all of the value resorts definitely appeal to me, and I think that your kids will enjoy them. I think they're a great place to stay for families, especially if you are not wanting to spend a lot on resorts and you really want to spend your money elsewhere. They are perfect for that, and I hope you've enjoyed this guide. And until next time, this is Chase with American Vintage Adventures saying have a great AVA day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Sports. Gotta love it.